Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a car boot slash market haul slash amusement haul. So basically I went away for the weekend a couple of weeks ago to Breen and I managed to gather a few things which I picked up from the car boot, amusement park and the market. Me and my boyfriend all together won around 4,800 tickets, and in the amusement park which we go to you can win some pretty cool prizes. So I thought I'd just add that into here just to make it a little bit more interesting and you can see what sort of prizes I won from my tickets, and I just thought it would be a good thing to add in there because I just wanted to show you what I got really. So basically this weekend where I went away was a cowboy weekend, so a couple of this is going to be sort of cowboy Indian sort of clothing because a lot of the stalls and the car boot kind of side to it was more or less for that theme, so some of it is kind of to do with that. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So first of all, I think I'm just going to share with you a couple of things which I picked up in the car boot because this is the main reason why I'm doing the video. So the first thing which I picked up is this really nice third body warmer. This one here cost me £3, which I thought was really good. I'm not actually sure which brand this comes from, but on here it says JFW, which I don't really have a clue what that is. But yeah, I picked this one up for £3 and I thought it would be perfect for autumn. So once I finish recording this, I'm going to put all of this straight into the wash and then try and make a use of it, I guess. So I just thought this would fit in perfectly with my autumn wardrobe which I have going on at the moment. Everything in this wardrobe at the back of me is just autumn jumpers, everything like that, just chaotic at the moment, so I just thought this would fit in perfectly with that somehow if I can fit it in. But yeah, I just thought this was really pretty. It was just the right size for me and it just fit really nicely as well, so really good bargain there. So on to my next item. So this one here, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to spend this amount of money on it because it was a car boot, it has been used, and yeah, I just felt a little bit weird about it. So this is what I'm talking about. Here is this corset belt kind of thing which laces up at the front here. I think it's this way round. No, I got it the right way round the first time. So this is what it looks like. It's just a really nice dusty pink shade which I absolutely love for this season. I just thought this would be really pretty, like even with what I'm wearing now I just think it's so cute. I picked this one up at the car boot for £5, which I kind of walked away from first of all, but then I thought about it, researched it and found out how much they actually cost online. So I decided to go back for it. It doesn't actually look like it's been worn in any way. I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't have any signs that it's actually been worn other than the fact that it has no tags on it. I'm not 100% sure where this is from, but yeah, I just thought this was really nice and I just thought it would go with a lot of things that I have. So it's always nice to pick up some sort of accessories as well because I always forget to pick up accessories. I just thought this was really different to find in a car boot. Never really see anyone selling stuff like this. I don't know why. So on to this next item. I absolutely love this and I've been dying to wear this for such a long time now, ever since I went away, but I don't trust wearing anything unless I've actually personally washed it myself. So I'm going to wash this as soon as I finish recording this because I'm dying to wear this so much. As you guys know, I love things like this, like long sleeves, baggy, caftan sort of stuff. So I picked this one up here for £3, which is so good, and I am just loving it so much. This one here is actually from Next, which is a really good bargain as well. So basically it just goes around your neck like this and then it just dangles down just like a really cool scarf cape kind of thing. And yeah, I just fell in love with it. The pattern here as well, it's just black and white checkered, which is just perfect. There's a gap here for your hands to come through if you're feeling a little bit brave in the autumn winter kind of times if it is cold. So for £3 I'm absolutely loving this, and you honestly can't go wrong, can you, for a car boot? Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it, so deals on wheels. So I think there's one last item to share with you guys which I picked up at the car boot. So that is this body warmer kind of thing. So I think this one actually cost me £4 and it's kind of similar to the first one I showed you, but this is just so nice. Just look at that colour of this. It's like a really nice like ash blonde colour, but I just thought it was really pretty and just such a good item to have. It just comes in tight at the waist here as well when you wear it. It just looks really nice and just well fitted. This one is actually from Monsoon. Never actually shopped there before. Is that even a shop anymore? I'm not sure, but I've never shopped there personally. But yeah, this one's from Monsoon and £4, really nice. I just fell in love with the colour really, and so yet again another deal on wheels. So on to market kind of stuff. This next item may seem really random, but me and my dad used to go to this store when we first started going to this cowboy weekend, and we picked up these wooden flowers and we just thought they were really cool because they don't die out, and it was £12 for a pound, which is pretty cheap. But because my mum already has some at her house, I just thought it would be a nice touch to add to my place because it just reminds me of him and the times we spent together and all the fun little memories and stuff. So this is just like a nice little piece of him which I'm going to bring into my flat. So I picked up this really nice teal blue kind of shade, some grey ones and some white ones, because my living room is kind of like those colours. So yeah, just a nice little heartwarming gesture of my dad, because he absolutely loved these and he just thought it was so good to have 12 of these for £1, and they're made out of wood, so you know they're going to last a fair amount of time. So that's the first item which I picked up from the market. And then these I couldn't resist not getting, because when I was younger, around 14 years old, I used to wear these all the time. No one really used to understand why I liked them or why I wore them, but I just did, and I just thought it was so cool and different and quirky. I don't know why, but I seem to use that word quite a lot. It's just one of the good words, you know, that I like to use. So yeah, these ones I picked up are suspenders to go with trousers. I don't know why, but I just love these so much and I just think they're so cool. I picked these ones up for £15. I think this is one of the most expensive items which I picked up on my holiday, but I couldn't go home without them. And they have this Route 66 font all around the front of it, and they were made in America apparently. Which is why they're actually called suspenders on the front of them. I don't know, I just really like them. I don't know what it is about it, but my last pair broke because I wore them too much, and they had the American flag all over them. So I've gone for something kind of less colourful. So you'll probably see me wear these at some point throughout autumn in a lookbook, so keep an eye out for that. And then a few little pieces which I picked up, because when you're in the market, you always end up picking up like those random little bits that you just don't know why you want it, but you don't want to go home without it. So I picked up these two key rings. I don't know, I just think they're so cute. They just kind of make your keys look more interesting, because keys are quite dull looking, aren't they? So I thought I'd just like add a little bit of feminine touch to it. So this one here which I picked up is just this elephant one, and it's basically like pink and white with the grey fluffy ball. I think these were £2, £4, £5. I think it was pretty good, because in Primark they're around £4 each, so not bad really for a market. And I picked up two because I was originally going to get one of these. I just couldn't resist picking up another one, and there are so many different styles, like I was torn. I could have picked up easily 6, but I said to myself, no, I'm not going to do this to myself. So I managed to walk away with just 2, which is pretty good for me, I'm not gonna lie. So this next one is a really pretty lavender kind of colour with an owl at the front. I used to be obsessed with owls at one point, even though I'm scared of birds, which makes no sense. I just love, like, I don't know, I just think they're so pretty looking but scary at the same time. I picked up one of these to put on my key rings for my car, because my car is blue, and I just thought it would go nicely with my key rings, because as obsessed as I am, everything has to match, so picked up a blue one for that. So on to the next little sort of random accessory that I picked up. This one here my mum bought me, and it is a pop socket. I've been looking for one of these for such a long time, but never really found the courage to actually buy one, because I just didn't really feel like I wanted it enough to spend a lot of money on. This one here was £1, which is pretty good to me, because the ones I've been looking at have been around £6, £7 online. So this one here which I picked up is a kind of midnight blue glittery kind of pop socket, and I think I've got a skirt this kind of colour and pattern as well, so you know, if I'm wearing that as well, we can be matching. So I was stumbling along the market, just looking around as you do, daydreaming, smelling donuts and food and all that sort of stuff, and I stumbled across this burgundy belted hat which I thought was super, super nice. I absolutely love this colour. It's such a rich, nice purpley plum shade, which is perfect for autumn, and I'm going to try it on, but I know I'm just going to look stupid because I always do in hats. But yeah, I just really, really like it. It's so pretty, and it doesn't like wave around here too much. It just fits really nicely, and just, I don't know, it just sits there and it doesn't really have to do much. So yeah, I really like this one. This one here cost me £5 at the market, and so I couldn't walk away without this one, because it's just too pretty not to. Like, yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. And then the last thing which I picked up from the market is these grey and silver sliders. Now, I've been wanting these for such a long time, but just not really wanted them enough. Like a couple of things which I've already mentioned, I've not really wanted them enough to buy them, if that makes sense, until I saw these and I thought, hey, they're quite pretty. I could wear them around like the flat and stuff, like taking the bins out and things like that, because that's what people do with them. So I picked these ones up for £8, which you could have had 2 for £15, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to have 2 of them, if that makes sense, so I'm quite happy with the one pair. But this is what they look like. They have these diamantes all over the front of them, and I just really love that grey shade, just really classy and pretty. So kind of like this rubbery material, which hopefully will last me long enough. I don't know, you can kind of find good stuff at the market, because most of the stuff they sell at the market you can buy on eBay, so does it really make that much difference? I'm not sure. I don't know about you guys, but as I'm getting older, I seem to buy myself more souvenirs than I do for other people. Just can't help it. Like, I buy stuff for other people, but I just end up keeping it for myself because I never actually see those people who I buy it for, so it's just silly to me. So anyway, on to the last items which I got to share with you. These ones which I picked up at the Amusement, and it's 2 bags worth of stuff. We won around 4,800 tickets. I'm not sure if I've already said that, but these are the prizes which I managed to pick up for that. So I picked up this light up box, which is a whiteboard which I can write messages on. I just thought this would be really good for my YouTube background. This one cost 900 tickets, which is pretty good for like amusement parks. I know some amusement parks don't really give out generous prizes, but this one I go to absolutely does, and yeah, I always go there because you know you're going to get your money's worth out of the ticket. So yeah, I'm going to make a lot of use for this, either in my study room or just in the background of my videos. So basically, I've been looking for a magnified light up mirror for such a long time now. I almost went to Argos to pick one up for £20. I just thought this would help me with my makeup tutorials and stuff like that for my videos, where my setup is. So yeah, for 1,000 tickets, can't go wrong. I would have spent 19-20 quid on this, so happy days. And then the next one here, just looking at my receipt, is this LED cactus light, which I picked up for 500 tickets, which is really cute. I absolutely love this, and for 500 tickets, really good for amusement parks. And I'm just basically going to use this to have in my background for like the springtime and summer and stuff like that. I didn't really change my background for YouTube this year for spring and summer like I normally do, but I just wasn't really feeling it, so maybe next year I get to use this for my background just to add more colour and stuff into it really. So yeah, happy with that. We kind of had a couple of tickets left which we didn't know what to spend it on, so we just decided to pick this one up because it could come in handy at some point, and it's this 2-in-1 micro USB double-sided charging cable. There's a lot of wording going on there. It's kind of like a rose gold kind of colour, which I thought was pretty. So we're just going to leave this in a study room to charge up my Mac keyboard and my mouse and stuff when it runs out of charge, because we always have to use our phone chargers for it, so we've decided we're going to use it for that. And then the last thing which I get to share with you, yeah, it's the last one, is this omelette maker, because I'm so tired of washing up the frying pan after making omelettes and eggs and stuff. So I picked up this omelette maker which I can actually use for omelettes. I do struggle to get the shape of omelettes. I'm good at making them, but I'm not good at making them this shape, if that makes sense. So hopefully they'll turn out really nice. This was one of the most expensive things which we picked up, as you can tell, and this one cost 1,750 tickets, which I think is pretty good. And this one also comes with a year's warranty, as long as you've got the receipt here. So I thought it was pretty good for amusement park to win stuff like this. So that's the last item which we collected from our tickets. So that is everything from today's haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. It's something a little bit different compared to my constant Primark hauls. I just thought I'd share with you guys a couple of items which I picked up throughout my holiday. I hope you guys have been enjoying my Halloween series which I've been doing. Let me know which one has been your favourite in the comment section down below, or if you have any video ideas for me to do in relation to Halloween or autumn, then feel free to comment that down below and I'll get back to you. So if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date with all of my latest videos. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and you can also let me know which of the items I showed you were your favourites or you liked the most. So that's it from me, and I'll see you all again on another video. Bye!